Next thing we're going to look at is Google's version of PowerPoint, which is Google Presentation. So again, we're going to make a Google presentation and we're going to put it in this general class stuff, and we're just going to make a Google presentation about you for your students. So again, remember your hierarchy. My drive is everything that's in the drive. If you go inside a folder, you can make other folders. I'm going to put this presentation in the general class stuff because again, it is not content that I'm teaching. It's just something for my students to look at. So once I'm in my general class stuff folder, I go to create and I choose presentation. Presentation will pop up. Okay, and again, you saw this on the intro. It looks like PowerPoint. So just go through here and pick out a design scheme that you like. I'm just going to do this one and then hit OK. Now I'm in my presentation, and the title of this presentation is going to be all about Miss Mitchell. And I'm going to move that down because I don't like the way that looks. And my subtitle is going to be created by Miss Mitchell. Okay, so there's my title slide. And then we need to add some more slides. So you can add more slides. You can do insert new slide. The shortcut it's going to tell you right there is Control M. So you can just hit Control M on your keyboard and it will add a slide, or whoops, sorry, you can go up, my mouse is freaking out, to insert new slide. Either way you want to, doesn't really matter. Our first slide is going to be me, and I want you to put a picture of yourself on this slide. There are several ways to do that. In the email I sent, I told you to bring some pictures of yourself. So they should be saved on your thumb drive, or you emailed them to yourself, or however. It doesn't really matter. You can go to insert image, and if you have the picture saved on your thumb drive, then you're going to go through the choose an image to upload and go find your thumb drive and load it. I have one saved on my desktop, so I'll just grab it real quick. Y'all would go to your thumb drive to get your picture. There's me and my dog Jasper. Okay, so I can upload it there, and I can shrink this down, put it there. If you just have your picture pulled up in an email, like just basically anywhere, I think I can show you this way. I don't have my email open. Let me close all this out. But like if you have a picture pulled up in your email, like if I had this picture in my email and I opened it, it'll open up kind of like this from your email. You can always just right click, copy the picture, then go back to your Google presentation and right click, paste the picture to get it there. Oh, that's not working, probably because I already have it there. But you can copy and paste it. If you remember how to use the snip tool from last year, you can snip it however you want to get it there. Put a picture of yourself on there, and then you need to put some writing on your slide. So we can go to, I can't remember, yep, they already had a text box there. So if I click in it, see how that text box is all the way around picture? I'm going to move it over because I don't like that. And you don't have to make yours look exactly like this. I'm just using it as an example. This is me. And then whatever you want to put about yourself. Kids like to know about their teachers. This is me. I will be your 7th grade science teacher this year. Get ready to learn. So there's my second slide. Okay, now I'm going to add another slide. I just hit Control M and I added a slide. My family. Okay, and on this slide, I'm going to put just the, well, I might need to add the picture first. Okay, so I paused and I emailed myself a picture to show you how that would work. So I need a picture of my family here. So I just went on Facebook and found a picture of my family and emailed it to myself. And I'm going to go back over to my real email, not my pretend one that I'm using. And you can see the email popped up here. And there's the picture of my family. So I'm going to just from here right click, copy image. Hopefully it'll work from here. If not, I'll have to save it. Then right click paste. It says creating images, so it's trying. Alright, and there we go. There's my family. Again, I'm going to put it on this side this time. I like to change things up. Over here, move my text box over here. This is my family. My husband, Gary. I was wondering if I wanted, yeah, I guess I like it. My husband, Gary. English people, I know I'm just totally destroying this. I'll list it like this. What? Gary. My husband. I hope y'all can't hear Joan out there talking to me because she forgot that I was in here doing this. My husband, Gary. My daughter. Yeah, there she is. She's really talking now. My daughter, Tristan. Okay, I pushed pause so that you didn't have to see me typing all that. And obviously it's too big, so I'm going to shrink it down. Let's try 14. Ooh, that's little. I don't like that. I'm going to make it 18. That'll do. And put a period. Oop, I misspelled niece. And yes, Google Drive has, or Google Presentation has spell check and all that. So if it underlines, you can teach your kids and you right click on it and it'll give you a correct spelling. So awesome. Okay, so there is my family. So I've done another slide. Now I'm going to add Control M, another slide. This slide is my favorite things. And here I can, if you emailed yourself or saved pictures of your favorite things, that's cool. Or you can go out on the internet and find pictures of your favorite things. Okay, so I'm going to use, I just opened a new tab and I'm going to use images. And I'm going to search for some of my favorite things. One of my very favorite things is cake decorating. So I'm just going to find a picture of a cake I like and I'm going to right click, copy. I'm going to go back to my presentation and I'm going to paste and put that on my presentation. Okay. Another thing I want to show you inside here, Google actually lets you edit or crop your pictures. So if you select your picture and see this little tool up here, crop image, you can hit that and then it gives you these little black angle things. You can grab those and just crop the picture down, which is really handy. It saves time when you're trying to edit pictures. Then double click it, or click outside of it on this one. Yes, click outside of it and then it cropped it. So I'm going to resize that, put it up here. Cake decorating is one of my favorite things. And then I'm going to pick, whoa, traveling. It's another one of my favorite things. So I find a picture I like. Oop, I like this one. Right click, copy image. Go back to my presentation, paste it. There's that one. I'll just put 2. You can put whatever you like on here. Okay, and then here's my text box, but it really doesn't work here because I just want to label these things. So I'm just going to click it and hit delete on my keyboard, take it off. On my real one, I have more stuff than this. And I'm going to go to insert word art. And word art's just where you can type bigger letters like cake decorating. and then it says use enter to save, use shift plus enter for multiple lines. Okay, so if I hit enter, it just makes it a big word. Then I can move that down, and then I want to insert another one over here, word art, traveling to new places. And it was telling you if I wanted like 2 lines of word art, I could hit shift enter and it will bring me down here. That's what that message was telling me. If you just hit enter, your line's not going to return. It's going to turn it into a word art. Okay, so traveling to new places. Okay, so there's my favorite things. My next slide, Control M, why I became a teacher. Okay. And you can just type a short message to your students about why you became a teacher. I can't, if you can type. Well, I'm going to right click correct that. Mainly because I'm going to pause while I type this. Okay, there. I paused and typed in my answers, and then I just went out and got this picture off of Google Image and copied and pasted. Then our last slide, Control M. One thing I want you to learn this year. Okay, so on this slide, just type down one thing that you want your kids, if they don't learn anything else, which hopefully they do, what's one thing you want them to know this year? Or learn, whatever you want to say. So I'm going to say, one thing I want you to learn this year is science is applicable, and I'll have to explain that word, to your everyday life. In other words, science really is important. And if you want to at that time, again, you can go out and search on Google Images for a science picture, copy it. And since this is inside our Google Drive and you're only sharing it with your students, you're not really violating copyright law because you're not sharing it out on the internet. Okay, so there is my presentation. Oop, I also need to title it. Don't forget that. All About Me presentation. Okay, and we're done.